It's Nevin reading a book of Think Big. It's from Ben Carson, page 98. Once they did not job for more than a year. Georgia, who thinks big, is at work every day giving her best, and the dividends are observable. One of the big secrets of success I have enjoyed at Johns Hopkins is that I have first-rate people behind me, individuals who don't get singled out for recognition, who seldom get publicity, but who make each day run smoothly. These are the indispensables who give their maximum beyond salary in occupational perks. I can only tell you that these unsung heroes and heroines display a commitment far beyond their job description. Pat Brothers started as my secretary, but we have since promoted her to a senior administrative assistant and hired another full-time secretary, Jania Foster. I first met Pat when I was a resident. She was the secretary to Dr. Epstein, chief of pediatric neurosurgery. Almost from the first introduction, I noticed her efficiency in maturity. She was in her mid-20s. She was about 55 feet 9 inches tall with short hair, and she looks and moves like Grace Jones. She has a remarkable ability to get the job done, no matter what kind of obstacles confront her. She was so excellent that I could not help but notice her, especially whenever I thought about my own situation. When I joined the staff at Hopkins, I had a dream of inept secretaries. The first year, hearing that Dr. Epstein was leaving, I raced into Pat's office. She confirmed what I heard. So I said, Pat, when Dr. Epstein leaves, I need you to work for me, please. I was ready to beg if necessary. Looking for someone? Surprised, she said. That's my daddy. She said, but you have a secretary. No, I said, not wanting to put down my current secretary. But wanting Pat to know how urgently I needed her help. Pat, I had someone working for me now, but I'm not happy with her work. I don't know how we're going to manage to let her go, but I want you. I need your special ability. Will you transfer to us? Okay, she said. We'll see if we can work that out. I left her office elated. She was exactly the type of person that I had to have if I were to be able to concentrate on my own work. Meanwhile, I had to address the problem of what to do about my current secretary, who besides being incapable of doing the work was an alcoholic. I had not told anyone else. I knew that something had to change. How do I handle this situation? If the woman really needs help, my firing her might add one more disaster to her life. But I can't have this kind of growth efficiency. I thought at the same time I soft-hearted. I always feel sad when I have to do something unpleasant, even if unnecessary, and it is especially hard for me to fire somebody. I was beside myself, not knowing what to do. I walked back into my office, shut the door, and prayed quietly. Lord, how am I going to resolve this dilemma without having to hurt anyone? I want to be kind of her, but I can't let this go on. I did not get an instant answer, but I feel a little better. 2 weeks later, my dead secretary did not show on up on the on a Monday morning. We called her apartment and got no response then or later. For days we kept trying to locate her, including checking with all the local hospitals. We never did figure out what happened to her. She simply disappeared. I regret that the death of this woman's problem leading to her dismal situation was not more apparent to me, in that I did not have more time to try to help her resolve her problem. I am thankful that this problem was resolved without any unpleasantness on my part. The position now having become available, Pat took over the job immediately. The Benjamin Carson office became the model of efficiency, all because of Pat brothers. Pat has had several rough blows in life, but keeps on going. After a disastrous marriage, she is raising 2 children on her own as a single parent. Extremely bright, Pat never had the chance to complete her formal education, but she had made the best of her situation. She gives her utmost to her job. Pat is not only very smart, she is one of those rare individuals who can do anything she chooses to attempt. She can sort out complex issues and get right to the core of the matter. Pat has involved herself in what to do the instant that she knows just about every procedure. I followed in a hemisphere Tommy. On a day, I walked into the office. Pat was explaining to a parent on the West Coast about the procedure for the hemisphere Tomek. That's right, you've got the idea, she said in her very professional voice. The brain stem is like the electrical output for the generator. Slowly and carefully, while using non-technical language, Pat took the person through every step of the surgical procedure. She could have called Carl James, the PA pacifical assistant, whom I called my right arm, an option that Pat would not hesitate to choose if she myself did not know the answer. I smiled, waved, and kept walking. She did not need any help from me. Dear Lord, I thought how thankful I am for Pat. How did I ever get by without her? When she talks to people, I almost never have to get on the phone and explain anything. My office had got to be one of the busiest anywhere. Yet she's able